Greetings everyone, and welcome back to Swordy Quest. I've had so much great experiences with Swordy Quest, with the developer. I have a little hard time pronouncing it, but I'm working on it. I do love so much what the developer has done with Swordy Quest. The amazing amount of positivity and incredible sacrifices to take care of Swordy Quest and make it accessible. Swordy Quest is fully accessible to the visually impaired and blind, folks. Let's just go ahead and drop a cheer on that. So I just want to say thank you so much for doing what you're doing. And thank all of you for coming to our live chats. And if you're in my live chat right now, please, if Swordy Quest is there, make sure you give them a huge thumbs up, hearts, everything, appropriately, of course, but just give them lots of positive feedback. We are the most loving community in the world, and I get very gushy around Swordy Quest. It is absolutely fantastic. And today we're going to go through all of the updates that have been recently done. If you haven't updated your Swordy Quest, I won't be upset if you jump out and just quickly update it. You may have to manually update it. This is not for certain. I'm just saying sometimes you want to go and check and see if an app needs a manual update. Anyway, Swordy Quest has done a fantastic job of just really becoming like one of my favorite games to play. Like, I literally think about it every day. When I get up, I'm like, when do I get to play? When do I get to play? I don't want to do that. I don't want to clean the house. I want to play Swordy Quest. I don't want to shave. I want to play Swordy Quest. I don't want to take out the trash. I want to play Swordy Quest. It's been amazing. I'm having such a good time, and the game is rapidly advancing. We're going to go through all of the things that I've been doing. We're going to try out many of the updates, so no, I won't be heavily grinding today. I usually do that when I'm not recording. If y'all want to see me do some grinding on some resource fields, I can do that, because we're going to do that today because I want to hear all the new updates. We're going to try out PvP today. I had a couple of you tell me to really play around with that. I'm a little scared of PvP because I don't want to lose nothing, because let me tell you something. I have worked hard for everything I have in this game, and I don't want to give it up. We're going to listen to the music and try out all the new things in the settings, and there will be music playing, the usual music I'm playing, so I won't be playing the game's music, but that doesn't mean that in the future episodes I won't be playing the music. In fact, we're probably going to do that very early before we really get deep into the game today. Also, I've been dropping a lot of posts in the community section. Check those out. Thinking I'm going to be putting Swordy Quest right here on Wednesdays. Feels like a good day. If I can get the episode uploaded early in the day, which means I'll start recording probably on Tuesday, which means I can get Swordy Quest coming in at around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, per my normal schedule. But today, y'all get a nice little evening prime time kind of Swordy Quest upload. I will go back to the normal times once I get my schedule a little bit more ironed out. I also want to drop this very important information. I went to the National Federation for the Blind convention, and I went to a group that was discussing accessible games, visually impaired accessible games for the blind, games you can play blind, games that you don't need any sight at all to play. And I brought up Swordy Quest, and it got a very big reception. There are many different groups that are looking for games that are like Swordy Quest, because games like Swordy Quest are educational. They do teach kids and even young adults, people who may not have a lot of education, how to read. People may not understand this, but a lot of people learn how to read and learn educational things through games. And Swordy Quest can teach people how to do those things. I actually, when I was growing up, played a lot of role-playing games, and I learned a lot of different words and vocabulary, and they all come from role-playing games. So games like Swordy Quest are educational in a sense that they do provide people with education. And also, it's a great thing to do when, you're just by yourself. A lot of people in the visually impaired community don't have a whole lot of connections outside during this time in the world where things are kind of getting back to normal. Having games like Swordy Quest, having a clan, something like that, is really outstanding. It allows us to communicate with each other, be part of something, and I've got a few suggestions about clans, and we'll talk about that later on. Trust me, my suggestions go pretty far. I've given the developer more than enough information, and they have been incredible. There's been so many good things going on with Swordy Quest. I just can't begin to name all of them. And it all starts with the relationship that the most loving, wonderful, visually impaired community in the entire world does here on Newdeath Gaming. And because of the way we all respect each other, things like that. And that the way that all of us are communicating, within our live chats. And now that we have a Facebook group called Newdeath Gaming, where you can see the unshaved but totally real NDG, aka Michael Gray, in there. I plan on dropping a lot more posts in there. Go ahead and check it out today. I've got several posts in there. Some of you have been joining. Thank you so much for coming to my Facebook page and dropping really, really good posts and liking and just commenting and messaging me and offering information. I'm a little new to Facebook pages. I have a Facebook, but I've always done things backwards. I did a Facebook instead of a Facebook page. So give me a couple of weeks to kind of get on my feet and I'll get this Facebook page rolling. Of course, always, if you have help, suggestions, better ways for me to promote the channel, better ways for me to communicate and conversate with you all, and if my little tiny, really old Apple iOS, iPhone 8 can handle it, I'll put it to work. I'm also looking into some other stuff to promote, things like Swordy Quest and games that are just part of our channel schedule. I'm working on those. Just give me time. I just need a little bit of time to get those things done. Anyway, let's get on to Swordy Quest. Let's get our game on, all right? All right, so first of all, let's check out the settings menu and get some of the preliminary stuff out of the way. And hello to everyone in the live chat. How are you doing? Hope you enjoyed the first listens that I did. Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. Yes, there is a playlist. Swordy Quest, I do believe I created. Did I not create a playlist? Ooh, that's bad. Okay, there will be a Swordy playlist created. I apologize if there isn't one created. I thought for sure I created one. Anyway, I'll get to that today. I'll get that done. That's on my number one to-do list, is to get that for the channel. Other than getting this episode up today, the Swordy playlist will be created, and I'll link it to the Facebook page. All right, let's start off and take a look at all the new updates in Swordy Quest. And if you don't know what update this is, I think it is 421. Let me lower my speed so y'all can hear it a little better.
Volume, speaking rate, 65%, 60%. Words, characters, headings.
All right. I just dropped a massive community post, including a link for Swordy Quest. So if you want to know all the newest updates, also go to Swordy Quest's App Store page and go ahead and drop a big fat 5 stars and also rate the game. And it's okay if you want to chit-chat a little bit while you talk. You can just talk about how you love the game so much. That really brings people to the game, helps the developer make more content, helps us in the channel. When this developer is giving us so much support, friendship, love, kindness, let's definitely in return as a community, get in there, put those 5 stars into the game's rating. Let's go ahead and drop a very critical review that is outstandingly beautiful and wonderful, like a critically good review is what I meant to say. And of course, always come to my live chats here, the developers here, And if the developer isn't here, I'll pass on information to the developer. You can go to my Facebook page and drop questions and concerns and comments about accessibility, gameplay elements. I have lots of channel friends who are exceptionally good at this game. I had a couple of channel friends who are way past level 20. I am level 20. So if you are a channel friend and you're really good at Swordy Quest, don't be shy about offering tips and tricks to other persons who are listening to this in live chat today, which is a Wednesday. I am currently filming around 12:30 p.m. in the afternoon. I've had a couple interruptions, but I am moving right along. Okay, let's get to our settings menu.
Swordy Quest Actions homepage. Go to settings button.
Let's try that first, see what happens.
Swordy Quest.
Okay, so that I double tapped on the Swordy Quest homepage settings, and we're going to go through to see what's going on.
Settings heading.
Okay, so this is the settings menu. All right, we're going to go find out how everything's working.
Music heading.
Oh, let's find out. I've heard there's been a music change.
Music. Turn in-game music on/off.
Okay, you can turn music on and off. We know that.
Music. Turn in-game music on/off. Switch button. Off.
Let's turn it
Double
on.
tap to toggles on.
Now let's see if we can adjust it.
Music volume.
Music volume, yes!
100%. Adjustable.
Oh, great. Let's play around with the volume.
90%, 80%, 70%, 60, 50, 40%.
Wow, we can play with the music and it's got volume. This is a plus city. Awesome. So this means this won't...
30%, 20%.
I would drop it down to 20%. This means that we can control the volume. Also means that it won't interfere with us hearing voiceover. And for those of you who are dealing with issues of having hearing aids, those of you who are deaf or hard of hearing, this will also assist you. And no, I do not have any skills or any kind of knowledge on what's the best way to assist those who are deaf and hard of hearing. I'm mentioning this because I do have a dear friend who is deaf and hard of hearing, and she does very much value having volume controls for her gameplay. All right, awesome. All right, let's find out what else is here. We'll just leave the music on. I know I have double music playing because I also have YouTube Creator Studio free music playing. So just bear with me, and my voice and my voiceover all going at the same time. I do apologize. I know it might be overwhelming.
Sound effects heading.
All right, we have sound effects, okay?
Sound effects. Turn in sound effects on/off.
Okay, we know we keep sound effects on. I love the sound effects of Swordy Quest. Plus, they're very important to us locating and finding and hearing information. The notifications are extremely valuable.
Sound effects. Turn in sound effects on/off. Switch button on.
Okay, I have sound effects on.
Sound effects volume.
Oh, we have sound effects volume! Yay! Swordy Quest, get it on! Awesome, cool. We now have volume control.
100%. Adjustable.
Cool. I like my
Slide
volumes
up or
at
down with one finger to adjust the
100%.
value.
Let's just leave that there. What else is here?
Vibrations. Heading.
Oh, do we have a vibration intensity? I don't want to even say it. I don't want Swordy Quest staying up all night making so many changes. See, they are already working hard enough.
Vibrations. Turn in game vibrations on/off. Vibrations. Turn in game vibrations on/off. Switch button on.
Okay, I have
Double tap to toggle
vibrations on.
settings. Tab bar. Selected. Actions.
Okay, cool. That's
Tab.
it. All right.
1 of 5.
So we've got everything there. All right.
All
right.
Sound effects.
Let's go ahead and turn off the music.
20%. Adjustable. Music volume. Music. Turn in game music on/off. Switch button on. Off.
Excellent. Beautiful. A+ on the settings menu.
Music. Settings. Heading. Swordy Quest. Back button.
Let's go ahead and go back. All right. So we've
Swordy
now
Quest
gone
actions
through the
homepage.
settings
You are in
menu.
grassland within Avalon.
All right, let's
Wondering where
find
you are?
out all
Grab
the new
map to help.
stuff. Cool. That's one. Let's find out what else has been changed.
Currently located in the throne of Avalon.
All right,
Button.
this is another
Go to
change. They really smoothed out the beginning top tooltips. So at first it used to say just kind of like a little bit of information. Now it's a very smooth kind of information whenever you come to this page.
Swordy, currently located in the throne of Avalon. Button.
You get your location, and you immediately get information like go to your map, stuff like that.
Currently reached 4 achievement crystals. Button.
You get information
Go to
about your
achievements leaderboard.
achievements. You know you can go immediately to your achievements.
Currently reached 4 achievement crystals. Button. Go to achievements leaderboard.
Achievements leaderboard. I couldn't remember what it was called. Achievements leaderboard. I apologize.
Gather.
All right, we can gather.
Hunt.
We can hunt.
Clans.
There's our clans.
PvP.
And please, if you want to join my clans, it's Newdeath Gaming. You know, it's the same name as the channel. Branding, you know what I'm saying?
Stop tracking wooden sword. Button.
And I can, oh wow, that's a new change. So we can stop tracking information. That's a new change. So you can turn it off. Let me check. I don't really want to track wooden sword because if I need to make it, I can make it. But I don't know. I'll know when I can make a wooden sword because I have to find metal.
Stop tracking wooden sword.
Okay, let's stop
Gather.
tracking. Okay, cool. Let's see if that tracking button disappeared.
Currently reached 4 achievement crystals. Gather. Hunt. Clans. PvP. Health. 6. Water. 100%.
Oh, it took it right off. Beautiful. Another A+. So the tracking menu has new compatibility with VoiceOver with a nice, lovely button. It's really easy for you to just turn that off. And by the way, tracking can be done from your crafting menu. And whenever you find something you really like to make, you can put a track on. You could track it, and then the tracking will appear here. But now we can turn it off from here also, which is great. All right, what else is new? This is awesome. So that's like number 2, number 3, and of course I'm going to go through the individual actions that you can do. But first, let's just go over the overall front page here.
Your current player level is 20. Button.
Okay.
Go to leaderboards.
Oh, there's leaderboards there. That might be new. They never put the leaderboard next to my level. So now we have our leaderboard on our level. So that's cool. Maybe one of the episodes I will show the leaderboard. So if you are moving up, you want to hear your name while I'm playing, definitely get yourself onto the leaderboard. And I am going to maybe walk through the leaderboard and check out who's really awesome at this game. And if you are a Newdeath Gaming subscriber, that's even more awesome of you. Also, go to my Facebook page, drop me a post about how you're doing in the game, things like that. Let's make this community all about the Swordy Quest. Let's make it part of everything we do here. We're all about an inclusive, loving, wonderful group of people in our community. We're kind, caring, considerate, understanding, forgiving, wonderful. Let's continue that pattern and helpful to each other. You help me, I help you. That's how it works.
Player health is 76 out of 100.
You help me,
Stamina
I
is
help
100
you.
out of 100. Water is 100 out of 100. Food is 64 out of 100. Button.
All right.
Your current player level is 20. Player health is 76 out of 112. Stamina is 100 out of 100. Water is 100 out of 100. Food is 64 out of 100. Button.
Wow, that's been
Go to all
cleaned
players
up.
stats page.
Awesome. All player stats page. Beautiful. Another improvement. Another streamlining of the menu. So now you have a player's stats page. Yes. We've fixed a few grammatical errors here, which makes it sound so sweet. Awesome. Oh man, very sweet.
Stamina 100%.
Okay.
Food
Just
64%.
going through everything right now. I'm just swiping one right swipe at a time just to make sure there are any new buttons and changes. The front menu is so awesome. It's like a navigation point. It's like when I'm on YT Studio and I'm monetizing videos or working on thumbnails or doing some other stuff that's part of my daily work. You know, when I get up in the morning, I usually get up, answer emails, answer information, answer y'all's comments, stuff like that. This is what I like about YT Studio because it is so easy to navigate from one part to another. And now Swordy Quest menu is really, really well streamlined. Like I can get to any part of the information about my character. Oh, I got some suggestions about my character. Okay, so we'll talk about it. I was wondering if we could have my name of my character right there at the top. I'd love to know. I know. My name is there because it's kind of set up through the game center. I wouldn't mind having an opportunity to name myself. You know what I'm saying? I might just name myself. What would I name myself, chat? Newdeath? No, not me. Why would I brand? Why would I name myself Newdeath? Not that this is Newdeath Gaming, right? All right. So, if you think that my branding has gotten out of control, go ahead and if you're in live chat right now, just go ahead and type yes, it is out of control. Thank you so much for putting up with me. So yes, I'd love to be able to name myself. I love to have an official name. And you know, of course, if I ask for a name, next thing you know, I'm going to ask for a class. And if I ask for a class, I'm going to ask for a spell list. And if I ask for a spell list, I'm going to ask for more stuff because I'm greedy. And I love this game. Okay, let's get back to our review. Let's get back to our review and stop messing around here.
Your XP progress going from level 20 to 21 is 26%.
Our XP, we've got a new bit of information there. XP progress. Excellent. We're naming the progress bars. Very beautiful. Oh, coffee's good. Thank you very much to Sweetie Belle for the coffee. I feel good. I'm knocking back a nice, robust, mild. I don't know if it's a Colombian roast or it's a Starbucks roast of some kind. A Starbucks roast? It's a Starbucks. Yeah, Sweetie Belle just told me it's a Starbucks blend. I love Starbucks blends. It's a little pricey, but I love it. Okay, so, and it goes great with my sortying. My sortying. Gotta get my sortie on, y'all. Anyway, very beautiful. Very streamlined here. So that's like 5.
Tab bar. Selected. Actions.
All right,
Tab.
so then we
1 of
get
5.
down to the tabs, which were already perfect from the beginning. So good. The first menu is absolutely beautiful. Let me check the tabs, make sure there's been no changes. That's the first tab.
Your XP tab bar. Selected. Actions.
And I do know
One of 5.
I am pretty much playing this video almost like a first listen. I do apologize if you've gone to the first listen and this is redundant to you. Just please be patient. I'm setting Swordy up for big stuff. So I just wanted to go through all the changes. I think if developer spends those hundreds of hours doing the work, I want to give them the kudos for everything they've done to make this game different and updated and new and awesome. All right, so we've got the first action tab.
Inventory tab.
Inventory
2 of 5.
tab.
Craft tab.
Craft
3 of 5.
tab.
Map tab. 4
Map
of 5.
tab. I do not think we can go to the map yet. I don't believe so.
More tab.
The more
5 of 5.
tab.
More.
Okay.
Tab. Map tab.
All right,
4
cool.
of 5.
All right, so we've gone through the entire front menu. Let us now find out what things have changed. Let's start at the top.
Currently located in the Throne of Avalon. Button. Gather.
Let's go ahead and play with Gather. Okay, so Gather's going to be... Let's see if there's been any... Well, we know there's been changes because I dropped a community post. But let's feel out these changes.
Hold item below to gather it.
Enjoy them. Okay, so again, there were 2 updates. They were both very significant and very important. The close button, first of all, the close button was moved out of the field of play. The new person that we know exists is the spirit guide, and I do plan on working on a voice. What do y'all think? Do you want a voice that's like this? Hi, Newdeath. How are you doing? Or do you want me to get like a fairy pixie voice like, Hi, Newdeath. How are you? How you doing? Are you learning? Do you want me to do like a more feminine kind of voice, like a fairy or a sprite? Or do you want me to do like the little guy y'all met, but you wanted me to do the little rat?
Yeah, what? Are you a spirit guide?
Well, I could do any one of those. I could do NDG. Oh, how are y'all doing today here? We're doing excellent here. Let's just keep hope alive. Let's keep everything going. I can do the NDG voice if y'all want to. Y'all go ahead in the chat. Go ahead and vote what voice you'd like me to make for the spirit guide. And if you want me to make an all-new voice for the spirit guide, let me know. I'll work on that. I've got to practice my voices anyway. I'll work on that. So everyone in the chat, go ahead and vote which one of those voices you want. Do you want me to do the little rat? Do you want me to do NDG? Do you want me to do the fairy voice? Or do you want me to do the laid-back kind of voice, like the Keanu Reeves Zen kind of master? I can do the Zen master, male or female, whatever y'all want, or non-binary. I can do anything you want. And of course, my pronouns are he, him. There are no graphics to be seen here. If you are visually impaired or blind, don't worry about any of that kind of stuff like this. You are Newdeath Gaming. Please like, subscribe. Put a huge sword into the subscribe button. Click it up to all. If you are visually impaired, double tap on that button. You will be automatically placed on personalized notifications, which means, according to YouTube's algorithm, you will receive no notifications. That's not good. What you want to do is go ahead and keep swiping till you are on all. Also, I've found another good way to make sure you're notified about my games. You can add me on Twitter at Mike Gray NDG, MikeGray, NDG, all one word. And you can also go to my Facebook page, which is now officially Newdeath Gaming. And that means that you don't have to try to have me not add you as a friend on my Facebook group, because I'm so reclusive. Listen, y'all, I only have like 45 Facebook friends. I mean, literally, I don't even have all my family members as Facebook friends. I'm a very touchy kind of guy. I'm very sensitive. If people don't talk to me, like, I will unfriend them in a second. I'm very sensitive. Like, I like friends on Facebook. So yes, mind you, I'm probably not the best person in the world, because I like people who talk to me a lot. Like, I like people to respond to me. I like people to like my posts. I like the hearts emoji. I'm very effusive. I'm very, very effusive. So apologies. I am very quick with lots of terms of endearment. Please excuse me. We don't live in a world where that is something that is safe for me to do. I happen to be very, very talky, very chatty. I've got that southern charm. Like, my dad's from Louisiana. I've got that southern kind of thing, so if you hear me being a little effusive, that's just my personality. Please, apologies. I just have a very effusive nature. Very, very talky too. All right. So anyway, moving on. Let us do
Hold down the sphere to gather from it.
Let's gather this entire thing. So let's get maybe at this point, Mike of the future who's editing. Oh, yes, I'm here. What's going on? Is the continuum ending? No, Mike of the future, just add some kind of cool, like, gathering, like, music or something from YouTube Creator Studio to kind of match that we're going to be gathering stuff. Okay, I got it. I'm on it right now. All right. Thank you, Mike from the future. He's an excitable guy. All right. Let's get going here. Let's start gathering.
Rocks. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gather. Nothing left to gather at this square.
Oh, wow. A lot of information here. Wow. So now we know that there's something to gather. Brand new. That's new.
Rocks. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button.
And it doesn't interfere with me ignoring the tooltip.
6 stone. 6 flint.
Oh! Oh, that was sick. I get to hear what I'm gathering. Gorgeous. Cool. I still do believe that those of you who are used to the old way the game works, I do believe we can toggle this on or off. We make a little button. I don't need to know the hold down. That's still a tooltip. I already know what to do, but it's still gorgeous. But I do want to know
Nothing
what
left
I...
to gather at this square. Dim.
Oh, great, it's talking to me. Oh, God, that's awesome. That is good. I do like that it tells you that there's nothing else to gather on this square. I want to say I wouldn't mind turning off the tooltip because I already know the sound. It's... I already know that's what it means. I'm old school Swordy here. I'm just kidding. It's very useful for players who are new to the game. That's a very, very intuitive. And, you know, shut up, Mike. That's a very valuable thing for those of you who are new to playing Swordy Quest. I would have definitely benefited from that when I first started playing the game. And now that I think I know what I'm doing, here I go, getting all cracking wise here. Okay, ignore me. Here we go. I do love this, and I do love the fact that now we're hearing everything that we've gathered. That is sick. Okay, let's keep going.
Nothing left to gather at this. Bushes. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gathered. 3 berries.
Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh my God, thank you so much for doing this, devs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is what I wanted to always know. What am I gathering?
Bushes. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gathered. 5 berries. Trees. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gathered. 5 branches. 5 wood.
I'm going to be quiet for a little bit while I gather this page. So the Mike from the future has set us some really cool gathering music.
Bushes. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gathered. 5 berries.
And by the way, I do this like 20 times a day. For those of you who don't know, I'm very dedicated to my resource gathering. I will gather resources so much.
Nothing left to gather at this square.
Okay, I do want to say, I do believe there should be a limit to... Okay, don't you sword strike me. But I do believe there should be some things that happen when you gather too much. Maybe there's monsters that come out. Maybe you get attacked by an imp or attacked by another monster or something. Maybe you fall into a crack in a cave. I'm waiting for the dungeons, y'all. I am so excited. I can't wait till I get out of this little, like, small town, this small field I'm in. And yes, I still do want us to be able to build a small, like, house for ourselves. Heck, maybe in the future a settlement for our town people. A clan home of some kind, a clan house, so that people can come to my clan meeting hall and we could all contribute resources to it. I'm talking very, very like high-end part of the game. But there's no reason why we can't have a clan hall early. I'd love to have a mead hall of some kind. I can be Newdeath Black. Come to my mead hall. They call me Block. I'm the bartender of this mead hall. You come here. And people could buy stuff from you and stuff. I'd love to have my own shop where I could sell some of the cool items that I've found. Maybe we could even create a system where we can trade resources and stuff. I'm losing my mind, y'all. I'm losing my mind.
Nothing left to gather at this. Bushes. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gathered. 6 trees. Hold down this square to gather from it.
Okay, and I'm
Button.
noticing the screen is a lot more stable. The vibration is there, but the gathering menu is incredibly stable. It's not sliding all over the place. That is awesome.
Nothing left. Trees. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gathered. 5 branches. 5 wood.
Oh, there we go. I finally know where the branches and wood come from. All because the
Nothing
dev
left
is
to gather at this
awesome.
square. Nothing left to gather at this. Bushes. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gathered. 3 berries. Bushes. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gathered. 7 berries.
You know what I like to have happen? Like, if you keep gathering too many berries, you get hit by a bumblebee attack or something. I love to have that happen. You start playing around with too many trees, like a little raccoon comes out and attacks you. It can be a little weak enemy, but it'd be kind of cute.
Rocks. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button.
You mess with the rocks too much, you get hit by
6 stone. 6
well,
flint.
you don't want to get hit by a rock. A rock is a very large creature in D&D.
Nothing left to gather at this. Trees. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gathered. 3 branches. 3 bushes. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gathered. 3 berries.
Very smooth, moving from resource node
Nothing left to
to
gather at this
resource
square.
node.
Dim. Button.
Plus the information, plus it lists out everything that I gathered. Gorgeous. A plus. Beyond A plus. A plus plus plus.
Nothing left to gather at this. Bushes. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gather 4 berries. Bushes. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gathered 6 berries. Trees. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gathered 4 branches. Bushes. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gathered 7 berries. Trees. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gathered. Nothing left to gather at this. Nothing left to gather. Nothing left to gather. Nothing left to gather. Bushes. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gathered 5 berries. Trees. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gathered 7 branches. Trees. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gathered 3 branches.
And
3
yes,
wood.
I do
Nothing left
want
to
to offer a suggestion. I do believe we should have to build storage to hold all these things. You know, I know we don't need to put realism in everything, but this is a survival game, a survival RPG. Please excuse me if I am incorrect. If I am misspeaking, or I am out of tune, or I am wrong, correct me, please. I'm so sorry. I feel like we should have storage. I feel like we should have to maintain that storage, pay for that storage. Maybe it costs us a couple of gold gems or something. Maybe we can use gold gems to build it. Maybe the storage doesn't have to be where we are. It could just be in a different like tab.
Nothing left to gather at. Nothing left to gather. Nothing left to gather. Nothing left to gather. Nothing left to gather. Nothing left to gather at the. Nothing left to gather at the trees. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gathered 7 branches. Tab bar. Selected. Actions. Tab. 1
Okay.
of 5.
Now we got to find what we missed.
Nothing left to gather at this square. Bushes. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gathered 7 berries. Rocks. Hold down this square to gather from it. Button. Gathered 7 stone. Spirit guide appears saying, "Great work. You completely cleared this area of rocks.
Great.
Come back to find a new local area to farm."
So that's new. The new update, it tells you completely cleared the area of rocks, which is a great way of letting you know that each one of these gathering fields, there's a certain item you need to completely clear it of, and then you complete the field. That's awesome. I wouldn't mind having an achievement set up or a tally set up so that we know how many times we've cleared the field of a certain kind of resource. That would be awesome. It isn't necessary. It's just, that isn't necessary, mind you. I'm just saying that that's cool.
Close spirit guide. Button.
And of course, you can now close the spirit guide and it doesn't get in your way. You just double tap, as I will demonstrate. I'm going to double tap.
Close.
Boom. Spirit
Swordy
guide
Quest actions
disappears.
homepage. You are in grassland
And
with an
we
Avalon.
come right
Wondering where
back
you are?
to our
Craft a map to hell.
we come right back to our starting screen.
Hell. Swordy Quest actions homepage. You are in grassland with an
Actions
Avalon.
homepage.
Wondering
I
where you
like
are?
that.
Craft a map to
The
hell.
homepage name, the homepage throws me off, but this is our homepage. This is where we live, and that's why when you say homepage, I want to think, where's my home? You know, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, nod, nod. All right, let's continue to go. We've already done the gathering. Okay, and thank you, Mike, for the future. Let's switch. Oh, excuse me. Let's go ahead and switch mode to.
Gather.
Let's turn off our gathering music and let's move on to.
Hunt.
Let's go ahead and play with our hunt menu. Let's find out what's changed there.
Choose where to hunt. Bushes often have the weakest prey.
Okay. Yeah, you get that tool tip at the beginning of it. We're gonna play around with this. We're just gonna take a random. Oh, actually, before we do this, let's go ahead and give ourselves some food. Now, I do have some suggestions about the hunt menu. I do believe we should make it a little bit more difficult. Shut up, Michael. All right.
Tab bar. Selected. Actions.
First, let's
Tab.
go ahead.
Inventory.
Let's go
Tab.
ahead and
2.
heal ourselves up to max. All right.
Special items listed below. Select gold and gems to fully enter. Silver coins. Achievement crystal. Clan fight boost. Food items listed below.
Okay.
Select water
Food.
to fully interact.
Okay.
Biome 41. Provides fluid to keep you alive.
Oh, cool. That's been changed. We haven't even got to the inventory. I haven't even gone through the whole inventory, but it looks like there's been lots of new wording and changes.
Select berries to fully interact. You own 615. Provides food and restores some health.
All right, cool.
Select berries to select meat to fully interact. Select berries to fully interact.
Okay, we selected
You own
it.
615 berries.
Oh, great. So it just gives you that information. I feel like they fixed the berry thing. I feel like the berries weren't kind of like, I could be wrong. I didn't feel like the berries were kind of keeping up a little bit with what I was gathering, but it feels like it's working now. But I was working hard, y'all, yesterday. I literally cleared my field like 8 times before I went to bed last night because I had my berries down to like 7. I was like getting broke. I'd like to know a little bit more about how much healing each one of these food items does. I'm a little confused at how much each food item gives you health by. Be good to kind of know how much health each gives you, a percentage of your progress bar, a direct numerical number. Anything like that would be great. Even something like small amount. Obviously, logically, my role-playing knowledge, I am the RPG king. You know, I already know that when you take your low-level food items, they heal a little bit. You take your medium-level food item, they heal a little bit more. You take your little bit more expensive items, they heal a good portion. I'd like to get a little bit more information about what that value is. Okay, but that's for the future. That isn't accessibility, y'all. That is gameplay mechanics, suggestions about making it more convenient. As I always tell y'all, accessibility has nothing to do with creature comforts. This game is fully accessible for the visually impaired and blind. We're beyond that. We're now getting into the beauty and gorgeousness. Like we're gonna make gorgeousness into beauty and then take the beauty and gorgeousness and shove it into like cute, and then take the cute and then press it into like glorious, and then like slam all that huge nugget into like the most delicious, wonderful, super red hearts exploding gorgeousness, wonderfulness. Okay, I told you I'm gushy. All right, let's go ahead and eat these berries.
Current water hydration 100. Hold button below to eat 5 berries button.
All right, and I'd like to know how much healing those 5 berries do.
Return to main inventory page. Eat 5 berries button.
Oh, that's new.
Return to main inventory page button.
They've just added that kind of return to main inventory page. Now, mind you, what I did was I was gonna go hunting. I just wanted to make sure I was at maximum health. So I touched the bottom of the screen. I do a lot of direct touch on the screen because I can use the residual sight I have. I am not total blind. So yes, it's close. I can sometimes make out black on white. That's one of the things I can do. Mind you, I am legally blind. I do not have any text sight. I can't see text. I can't see graphics. I can't see images. I have enough residual vision to kind of move around and avoid substantial obstacles. Doesn't prevent me from falling all over the place, mind you. And I'm not making fun of myself because I'm blind. That's just a fact of life, folks. I'm very laid back about my blindness. My blindness doesn't scare me. It doesn't make me hate myself. I love myself. I don't think of blindness, y'all, as a bad thing. Blindness is a beautiful thing. So if y'all hear me being self-deprecating about my blindness, mind you, I'm not putting you down if you're blind. I'm not putting myself down. That's just my sense of humor, okay? Just, go with it. So don't get mad at me if you hear me doing that stuff. I do know we live in the blind community, the visually impaired community. Y'all are some politically correct peoples. So, okay. So in the chat, drop in there if you are politically correct. All right. So let us go to the, let's eat our berries till we have maximum health.
Current water hydration. Eat 5 berries button.
I wonder if we can still hold the button down. Oh, good. Yes.
Can't consume any more berries.
Cool. Wow. Beautiful. Nice. Devs just dropped in so many queues. So now we have it already stopped before. Now the new update, it's now got a sound when you complete it, and that's Swordy Quest's own particular sound. By the way, you can adjust the volume for Swordy Quest's sound effects now. Gorgeous. And Now it even tells us you can't consume anymore and you're full. Beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. And let's go ahead.
Return to main inventory page.
Let's
Button.
close
Return to main
that.
inventory page.
All right, good.
Special items listed below.
All right, we got that done. Okay, and now we can return to the main inventory page. Main inventory page. Does that mean there are more inventory pages coming? I'm excited. All right, we're getting a lot of stuff done here. We're checking out a lot of new stuff. I feel like this episode 1, because we're past the first listen. So the first listens are really not numbered. I don't really number any series unless I really love it. So this is like episode 1. This is the ground floor of everything, from all the updates. I will keep y'all up to date. Swordy Quest will be scheduled on Wednesday. It will replace another particular title, which I'll get back to, maybe perhaps on the weekends when I have time. And it doesn't replace anything else, so they will still be on their usual days. It's just that Swordy Quest will be on Wednesdays, so I'm really loving it. It is, to me, one of the best games right now. So let us get moving here. Let's get back to our hunting menu.
Tab bar. Actions. Tab. 1 of 5.
Okay, let's go. Okay, I got a little onto that little path to get all that information. There were so many new updates, y'all. So many new updates. So I'm sorry if I'm jumping all over the place. Apologies. Okay.
Inventory.
Let's
Tab.
keep moving.
Craft. Tab. Map. Tab. Bushes.
Okay, where are we gonna go look for somebody to fight? Let's try the imp, because the imp gives me the most trouble in trying to hit it. There was a problem before, and I'm gonna tell you what the problem was. The imp, I couldn't hit it because it didn't always have the little meter going woo woo, the new little meter, right? The meter does work now, but it doesn't always work. So let's find out how good that's working.
Rocks. Bushes.
Let's go ahead and touch that.
Adventurer.
Okay, so the little, oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so the little button's working. Oh, wow, it's a little different now. I don't know what it's doing. Okay, let's go through it and find out what's going on. Sounds like it's a little slower for the imp, and I don't know what those 2 pops mean. Maybe that's the total amount of time you can get your double tap in. We're gonna play with it. We're gonna find out.
Imp.
Okay.
Adventure. Hunting. Heading. Hunting. Adventurer.
Hunting. Adventurer.
Imp. Adventurer's health bar. 100%.
In Adventurer's hunt bar. Okay. All right, we get a
Imp.
Imp. Okay. If we need to put a little bit more. Okay, so the imp, this has been a little kind of issue with this. Is a small little thing. It's not an accessibility issue. This is just a little creature comfort issue. I get it's a little hard to know what the monster we're fighting when we first swipe to it. If we could say what the monster is we're fighting, like if it says creature discovered or creature found, creature tracked down, imp, or if we could have a little separation though, so we can know. I do know it's totally accessible and I can go through the entire page. This is not a complaint. This is a creature comfort. All right.
Adventurer's health bar. 100%.
Oh, great. Oh, God, beautiful. So the health bars have been properly notated, and we know exactly what they say now. That makes it 1000% accessible.
Imp's health bar. 100%.
Oh, great. Now we know their health bar is totally separate.
Adventurer stats. Health. 112. Range. 110. Defense. 100.
Oh,
Stealth,
great,
100.
great. All right, great. So what I did was I swiped one time and it proceeded to auto read all my main stats. I'd like to have a toggle off and on to just give us the basic tutorial about why these stats are important. Not for me. I don't need the information, mind you. I'm just saying for newer players, knowing what these things mean. Now we can turn those tooltips off in our settings, but it wouldn't turn off every tooltip, mind you. It wouldn't turn off the static ones at the top. It would just turn off a few of these, okay? So,
go to stats page to learn what each stat does.
Oh, there it is. Well, well, I spoke too soon. Awesome. Stat page will explain what these do. Oh, wow. I'm talking so long. I'm already on low battery.
20% low power mode. Close. Button.
Okay, listen, I'm going to have to keep wrapping this up.
Goodness.
Sorry about that. I am just running out of battery power here. Let's keep moving here. See if we can get through this page. What are we looking like here for time? I may have to cut this short, re-record a little bit more tomorrow. We'll do episode 2 tomorrow. Oh, cool. We're almost at an hour. Okay, cool. I have just enough time to complete this. So we're going to go through this hunting menu, and then we're going to stop right there. We're going to come back tomorrow for episode 2 of Swordy Quest, now in my rotation, the weekly rotation. You can expect Swordy Quest episodes every Wednesday. And if I get really excited, I'll probably do 2 or 3 of them. It's not above me to do a whole week of Swordy Quest. I love Swordy Quest very much. There's been many times I've done games like 5 days in a row. Oh, here we go.
Medieval
Looks
fantasy
like it kicked me. Oh, that was weird. It kicked me out of the hunting menu. That was weird. Does that mean the monster got away? That'd be kind of cool if it did, though, because you just can't sit there staring at a monster and going, "Hey, dude, gonna attack me? What's up, man? Come on, let's do this. Hey." Okay, let's go back.
The Inquisitor.
Okay. Oh, it dropped me. Oh, it dropped me out. Oh, okay. I see what happened. It dropped me out of the app. Okay, let's get back in.
Godville. Galactic Colony. The Inquisitor. Home Quest. The Godville. Swordy Quest.
Let's jump back in Swordy Quest. Okay, we had a little
Swordy
crash.
Quest.
We had a
Swordy
tiny.
Quest
It's not a
actions
big
homepage.
deal.
You are in
Not a
grassland
big
within
deal.
Avalon.
All right, let's
Wandering
go.
Swordy Gather. Hunt.
Let's go back to hunting. Let's
Choose where
get
to
this
hunt.
done.
Bushes
All
often
right.
have the weakest
Hunt. Okay, let's do the bushes.
Rocks. Choose where to hunt. Rocks. Bushes.
Let's hunt it. Let's hunt something
Adventure.
really weak.
Imp.
We got an imp, and we talked about that.
Adventurer's health. Imp's health bar. Adventure. Go to stats. Imp stats. Tap button when player icon sounds inside
Okay.
enemy icon.
Now, when
Sneak
we
successfully.
hear, now I still don't. I know we're supposed to tap when we feel like that popping noise is gonna come. Okay, so let's double tap on that.
Tap to sneak. Button.
Okay, here we go. All right, tap to sneak. Pop, 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 pop. It's a little slower because this is great. This makes a lot more sense. This is a great update because an easy monster should be a lot easier to sneak up on. Okay, let's go.
You scared the imp
Oh,
away.
I missed it. I did it too soon. Okay.
Clan skill auto fight. Button.
All right, let's
You
give
scared
give
clan
up.
Give up. Button.
Let's try that
Swordy
again.
Quest actions homepage. Gather. Hunt.
Let's try hunting again
Choose where
one
to
more
hunt.
time.
Bushes
Then we're
often
gonna
have the
wrap
weakest
this up.
prey.
Let's try
Rocks.
rocks. That usually doesn't run away.
Adventurer. Imp.
Oh, another imp. They like to run away.
Adventurer's health bar.
Okay, I see
71%.
the little pop menu where you're trying to hunt the vectoring in so you can shoot at it and sneak up on it. The sneak attack menu. It is consistent now, which is great.
Imp's health. Adventurer stat. Go to stats page. Imp stats. Health.
And by the way,
84,
y'all,
melee,
because
85,
we're not gonna
defense,
get through all
84,
this today.
stealth, 84.
If there are some drops or crashes, those are totally normal. When a developer does this much work, there's going to be some stabilities that need to be ironed out. I'm not an expert, but the thing is, just be patient. They will be fixed, they'll be ironed out, and everything will be fine. All right, let's go get this imp.
Tap button when tap to sneak. Button.
Okay, I'm going to catch you, imp. Let's see. Oh.
You scared the imp away.
Oh, I missed again. Okay.
Clan skill auto. Give up. Button.
Let's try again. One more
Swordy
time.
Quest actions
Can we
homepage.
get
You are
this
in
little
grassland.
guy?
Gather. Hunt. Choose
Let's
where to
try
hunt.
one more
Bushes
time.
often have the
All
weakest
right.
prey. Bushes. Trees.
Let's try an orc.
Adventurer. Tree orc.
Tree orc. Let's get it. Smell human around here. Smell human. Human snuck. Welcome here. All right, let's do this.
Adventurer's health bar. Tree orc's health bar. Adventurer stat. Go to stats page to tree orc stats. Tap button when player icon sounds
All right,
inside
here we
enemy
go.
icon. Tap to sneak. Button.
Okay, let's get this orc. If we can hit it early with our bow and arrow.
You failed to sneak up on the tree orc.
Now we gotta
It notices
fight.
you in charges.
Oh, nice. You just added some new wording there. Nice.
Fight tree orc. Button.
Let's go fight that tree orc.
75% chance of hit success.
Great.
45% chance of flee success.
Wow. Great. The percentages have been added. Oh, by the way, the X's are gone. Thank you so much. That is so much better for voiceover. So the X's are gone. So everything's so much smooth.
Swing a tree orc. 75%. Button.
Let's get that. Nice. Let's get this tree orc knocked out. Okay. I would love to know, when you hear that dink, dink, does that mean that I hit its shield or it hit my shield? I would love a little bit more information. I know I'm hitting it, but I don't know if I'm hitting it for sure. How do I know when I miss if there's a different sound? So we can kind of know when we're missing or not hitting. That sounds like a miss, but I don't know. Okay, let's check my health.
70 tree orc stats. 75% chance of tree orc stats. Go to adventurer stats. Health 41. Melee 100. Go to stats page to learn tree orc's health bar 41%.
Oh, tree orc's got a little help. Let's go ahead and heal ourselves. Now, this is a way of cheating. You shouldn't be able to go sneak and heal yourself in the middle of a battle. I like to have that change. It would make the game very hard, but it would also be more realistic.
Craft.
Because right now,
inventory.
I just go to inventory and go, hey, dude, I'm going to have a cup of coffee. Could you just hang on for a few seconds here?
Craft. Map. Tab. Special items listed. Achievement crystals. Clan fight boost. Food item. Select water to fully interact. Select berries to fully interact.
See, right now, I can just go here and heal.
Return to main eat 5 berries. Button.
There we go. It's not fair for the tree orc that I can just sit here and eat like 50 berries.
Can't consume any more berry. Current health. Current food levels. 1. Return to main inventory page.
All right,
Return
cool.
to main inventory page. Special item. Tab bar.
Kind of cheating to do that. All right, let's go back to fighting.
Swing a tree orc. 75%. Button.
I like to have that change if we could. I'm sorry, I just gotta let my monsters. I'm a dungeon master. I want my monsters to have a fair chance of killing me. Which will, okay, great. It just means you're gonna have to be a little bit more prepared, y'all, when you fight a tree orc, okay? All right, cool. We got the tree orc beaten. We'll get ourselves a tree orc fang, which is useful for crafting. All right, so we're gonna stop right there because my phone's on low battery and we've gone on for an hour. I love this game so much. I want you to pick it up. You'll find it in my description. It is now a permanent part of my description. Swordy Quest played on Wednesdays. We'll come back tomorrow. Swordy Quest weekend. Let's do a 5-day in a row Swordy Quest. What do y'all think? Y'all want that? You want me to go crazy on Swordy Quest? I actually have just like so much leveling I want to do anyway. Might as well make y'all part of it. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you so much to the developers. Thank you for doing so much work on this app. Sleepless nights, amazing, amazing work. Thank you so much. Thank you, all of you in the community. Go rate this game in the App Store. Give it 5 stars. Drop a beefy review. Please go to my Facebook page. That's Newdeath Gaming. Please subscribe. Put a big swordy wooden shield into the subscribe and take your sword and toggle that like button. And please, 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 please gather some information and drop it into the comments, which is below. And as always, love yourself, each other, always be kind. And let's come back again tomorrow for some more Swordy Quest, episode 2. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much, Mike from the future. You got it. Gave you all the best music. You know how I do it. I do know how you do it. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.